The health minister says he will be investigating a possible breach of the COVID protocols at the Merle Grove High School in St. Andrew. Approximately 200 students or more turned up at a valedictory service there yesterday. Kirk Wright has this TVJ News exclusive.
To begin, the electronic poster promoting the valedictory service showed students bundled without masks. So we sent a camera to the school on Thursday to witness the turnout and conduct of those who attended. Before the service started, students gathered in groups outside in the vicinity of the auditorium. Shortly after 8, the young women were called inside. One after the other, they marched in, again, with very little regard to physical distancing. By our count inside, approximately 200 or more students were in attendance. The highlight of the service was an address by the school's chaplain, Dr. Peter Garth. Outside of that, though, the service seemed to have been geared towards trying to energize the students and lifting their spirits. And clearly, for some students, it worked. But even with posters promoting the COVID-19 protocols, throughout the service, there was bundling at different times. Some girls were busy catching up. And at the end of the service, more bundling. Some teachers questioned why the service wasn't done virtually, especially since having so many students in a closed area with little observation of the health protocols could increase the risk of spreading COVID-19. Several calls to the principal's cellular phone and that of the school's chairman for a comment have gone unanswered. But we put the concern to the health minister last evening during the COVID conversation press briefing.
The policy position is that the schools would have and should comply with the appropriate protocols, and those protocols are verified by inspection of the health team, and they are in keeping with all the infection prevention and control measures that are under the new orders. I don't know that any congregation over the gathering limits, except where special provisions are made, should be allowed. And certainly a 200-person gathering, to my mind, would not qualify under the existing orders, unless some special permission was given, which I would have to check on. I don't know which school it is, but I'd certainly have words with the Minister of Education, who I know is very alert on these things, and we will see if this has occurred, if there were any special provisions made, and if it is in breach of the rules, then clearly it would enhance the risk of spread.
We also share the concern with the Education Ministry, which says it will be investigating. Then, last night, after the valedictory service, this message from the sixth form coordinator to the students to attend an urgent meeting today. It reads, all students must be in attendance at school for an urgent meeting in the auditorium. Attendance at this meeting is mandatory. It says students who are absent without a sick note will be called into a disciplinary meeting with the principal and will not be allowed to continue the program into next year. It added that prefects who are absent will be stripped of their status immediately, including on their files. We were informed that at the meeting, students were told they should attend school every day up until exam, and that those who failed to do so would not be allowed to move on to other programs. Kirk Wright, TVJ News.